Hello, YouTubers. It's Thursday. I know I don't sound so peppy, but I had a go week this week. Monday I had to go to the doctor way up in Ocala. I know it doesn't sound far, but for me it's far. And then Tuesday, I forgot what we did. Another doctor's appointment. And then Wednesday we had church, and Richard is now in charge of the bulletin outside sign, so we had to go up twice to church. So today I'm kind of pooped. So I'm not my cheery self. So yesterday we got news that my aunt might be coming down to visit us. Now we haven't seen my aunt since my mom passed away, and that's going back almost 2 years now. We saw her in September. She came down to see Mom. It's kind of exciting to see relatives, but if you must know, it's kind of okay, we got to get everything done in 3 weeks, our house is in a mess, but it's not like it's lived in, you know what I'm saying? We sweep the floor every day, we pick up every day, and we do that little stuff, but, you got to wash the refrigerator, the stove, the dishwasher, make sure the cat's not on the cabinet, wipe down the cabinets, scrub the bathroom real well, make it smell good. And then you got to hide, like, all the stuff you have laying around, like all your boxes of junk and stuff. Because she always says, you moved from Lincoln Park 16 years ago when you still have this stuff. Not realizing some people have 5 or 6 outside sheds with stuff. But that's not here or there. All we own is what we got, and that's like one room full. We used to do a storage unit, but they got kind of expensive. So anyway, I want to talk to you guys about diabetes. I'm having a very difficult time right now with it, and I've had diabetes since 2006. I was diagnosed in January of 2006. I think it was around my birthday. And I'm having a really bad time of it right now. I'm trying to stay very close to carbs intake and everything. And I was doing real well a couple of days ago. My blood sugar was down to 90 in the morning. And if anybody's out there with diabetes, you understand that's pretty good for a diabetic. And in the evenings, it was like 150. So I was like really proud of myself, and I should have just not thought anything or said anything. But of course, when you're excited, you express yourself. And then 2 days later, it shot up to 165 in the morning and over 300 in the evening. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I don't know what the problem is. But I have noticed that my blood sugars take 2 days to show up on my blood. Like if I eat something I shouldn't have, 2 weeks ago we've had spaghetti. And I didn't have a lot. I had a small 8-inch dish, not much. And that shot me right. And I made my own spaghetti sauce, so it didn't have sugar in it or nothing. Very blah. And I put meat and sausage in it, Italian sausage. It was really good. But my blood sugar shot up. So now I see that they got this at Aldi's. I want to get it. They have what they call yellow lentil or green lentil lasagna strips, and it's all made out of beans, of course, yellow beans and green beans. The green bean one doesn't look good. It does not look tasty. It looks too green. It's not for me. So I'm gonna buy the yellow noodles and see what that happens to be like, and see if it tastes good, and make some lasagna. And it should keep my blood sugar low. And then I had chicken the other day, and for some reason that spiked it. It was Publix fried chicken, and I understand, don't eat the skins. I didn't, but it still spiked it. I'm having a really bad time. Like in the morning, it'll spike, and I've gone back to my old, reading my old books about diabetes and see if there's something I'm missing. I just don't know what it could be. I had someone tell me, your eyes bulge a lot. So she said, maybe you should get your thyroid checked. So my primary care doctor I didn't ask her because I figure she wants to send me to one, she can send me to one. She's going to send me to a diabetic doctor. I got a referral to see one. So hopefully he can tell me some new tricks or new whatever. I'm on insulin. I'm on 3 shots a day at 34 milligrams a day. You know, I'm off all pills. I'm off metformin and stuff because I really wanted to get off metformin. And it's your choice. If you're on metformin, it's your choice. Metformin is very bad for your legs. I have developed nerve damage in my legs. And so I decided, I read up on it, and metformin can damage your leg muscles and stuff. So I went off metformin, and my primary care doctor wasn't too happy with me. But she said, well, she said, I'll switch you out. If you want to go off metformin, I'll take the metformin away from you if you go on insulin. I had to go on insulin. So it's not bad. It's a pen. You measure it out and you shoot yourself. You can either shoot yourself in the upper fat part of your thigh here, your upper arm, or you can do it on your thighs, the fatty pit on the outer side, or your stomach. Now, I can't get myself to give myself, I did it once on my thigh and it hurt like the devil for like 2 hours afterwards. And I can't do the arm. I just can't do it. So I do the stomach. And everybody goes, ooh. But I've noticed my stomach is very tough and it can handle the needle. I don't feel it going in. I don't feel the stuff going in. Only the other day, the needle broke a bit in half and I could feel that. And I was hurting for a couple hours. But I don't have a problem with the stomach. But the problem is my sugar levels are still so high. So I'm going to go see this other doctor, see what he says or she says. And I found out that if you have problems, I found out I have arthritis of the spine, and it affects the first lumbar to the fifth lumbar. It's the lower back. So I was reading up, because I had Lyme disease as a child, teenager, and I found out that Lyme disease never leaves your body. It can go dormant, just like rheumatic fever or like the chickenpox. If you had the chickenpox, you can get shingles. Like chickenpox stays dormant, and then all of a sudden it'll pop up and you have shingles. My friend got shingles in the eye, very, very painful. So shingles can come anywhere in your body. But anyway, the Lyme disease, I was reading up on the internet, and I had the bullseye rash, and the doctor immediately put me on antibiotics, and I was feeling good. I was even hospitalized for a couple of days because they had to give me antibiotics through the IV. So they thought it was done. I tested negative. I came out with a negative Lyme disease test, so they thought it was done. I read up, there's a lot of times it's false negative, false positive. So here in Florida, and that was up in New Jersey. So here in Florida, I don't know if they don't know too much about Lyme disease or they in denial about it. I don't know. I go to a couple of doctors and I say to them, could it be, I'm my rheumatologist, I said, could it be, because I tested very high for lupus. The blood work keeps coming back that it's lupus, lupus. But they don't treat me for lupus. So I said, could it be Lyme disease? He says, oh, no. And this is an educated man. He's a teacher at the University of Florida. So he says, oh, we don't have deer ticks down here. And I'm thinking, if you got a deer, you have a tick. It's just like a body of water anywhere south of the Mason-Dixon line has alligators, okay? It's just the way it is. So he said, no. So I asked my primary care doctor, and she said, no. It's only a northern thing. So I said, okay. That was like a couple of years back when I lived up north. I asked about fibromyalgia. They said, oh, no, that's just a myth. Okay, so, because I read up that fibromyalgia is connected with Lyme disease. So anyway, I researched Lyme disease, and lo and behold, Lyme disease and diabetes can cause arthritis. So I'm thinking, okay, I had Lyme disease, I have arthritis, I have diabetes. It can cause arthritis. Aha moment. So I didn't say nothing to my primary care doctor because I wanted to go see an infectious disease doctor that is practicing in Florida, but he was trained in New Jersey. He went to a New York hospital. He is certified, everything up in New Jersey, New York area. He specializes in Lyme disease in Florida. So I called up and they said, oh, you got to get a referral. If you had called a month ago, you wouldn't need a referral. But so many people are coming to him, you must have a referral now. So I said, okay. So I had to go to my primary care doctor to get a referral. So with that, I got my referral. First she said, why do you want to go to an infectious disease doctor? And I said, well, doctor, I said, I know you don't believe in Lyme disease, but I think it's flared up again. She says. So she was gracious. She made the arrangements for the referral. The doctor called. I got an appointment next Thursday on the 28th. Maybe that'll be my video. But anyway, so I'm going to see him. They wanted me to see the nurse practitioner. I said no. I'd like to see the doctor. Nothing against nurse practitioners. If you're a nurse practitioner, I would go to you. But the problem is, the first time I would see the doctor. So I got an appointment next Thursday, and hopefully they'll be able to determine if it's Lyme or if it's lupus. You know, who knows? And then, oh, this is good. I had an epiphany on Monday when I went to my pain management doctor. My head just went poof. So I get called in the office right away. I mean, I barely sat down in the waiting room, got called, and I said, this is great. I'll be out of here in like 10 minutes. So they took your blood pressure. And of course, I don't know if anybody's went to a pain management doctor. You have to urinate in a little cup to make sure you're not on any other drugs. So I did that, blood pressure, everything. So I said, oh, I have to sit here for a few minutes. It's very hard for me sometimes to get up. And they said, go to room 2. Now, the doctor just came out of room 2. So, not the doctor, nurse practitioner came out of room 2. So they put me in room 2. Now 3 and 1 is empty. So I hear the nurse practitioner say, where do I go? And they said 3. And they said, maybe's in there. And I'm thinking, no, I'm not. I'm in 2. So they go in there. He goes in there and talks to that lady. She was 2 behind me. She goes out. So then the doctor or the nurse practitioner says, where do I go? And they go, room 1. Maybe must be in 1. Well, I'm in 2. Intelligent people that work there. If you work there, I'm sorry. So I went out to the reception and I said, I'm leaving. And he said, oh, no, he's looking over your chart. I said, no, he's not. He's in room 1. I said, I'm leaving. So I said, so we got up and we left. So, of course, I didn't get my pain medicine, but I don't really care because they were probably going to up it. And I had an epiphany at that point. All these people are going to these pain managements and they're not doing nothing because I was supposed to get an MRI done on my back and the insurance company denied it. And they were supposed to get an x-ray of my neck. They denied that, and my knee. So I said, So on the way home, I said to Richard, Richard, I think I have to take charge of my own body right now. So I know this is a long entry. I'm sorry. I have decided to watch what I eat and count my calories. Because I had an old doctor an old Jewish doctor back in when I was growing up. And she said to me, Patti, your spine is not going to be able to hold any more than 125 pounds. I don't know what happened. Dad died, blew up. Mom died, blew up. So, I have to lose quite a bit of weight, and I'm going to do it because, number one, diabetes will kill you somehow, some way. It would either kill your nervous system, it'll kill you with arthritis. In the mornings, this is how I wake up in the morning with my hand like this, and I have to literally take every finger, and it hurts right now. Pull them up, you can see the swelling and the swelling in the back. So the arthritis, diabetes will kill you either with your kidneys, your heart, your lungs, or your brain. So at this point, I'm verbally saying this, I'm going to definitely, my intake's going to be a lot less, food-wise, calorie-wise. I'm going to eat healthier. I'm going to take charge of my life. And the reason I'm saying this is there was a guy, his name is Doug Kaufman. He's got the Kaufman diet phase 1 and 2. Know you're the cause. I was watching him the other day, and everything was fungus. And I had another epiphany. And I said, you know what? Because Richard asked me about his name on Monday, and I said, I don't know who the guy is. And on Tuesday, I got an email from Doug Kaufman. So I started watching him again, and he has a book out now, Fungus and Diabetes. And I'd like to buy it, but right now I can't get it until next month, and then I'm going to start reading up on it. But his phase 1 diet is pretty good. It's all grass-fed meats and stuff like that. We were doing that for a while, and we've got off of it. And, there's certain, you can only have a green apple. There's only certain things you can eat, which I'm going to start doing. And hopefully, it says you don't lose weight, but you will, because you're taking sugar out of your system. You're taking white flour out of your system. You're taking wheat out of your system. You're taking all this stuff that contains fungus, which I was really surprised what contains it. Wheat, corn, what else was there? Grains, and so I'm going to try phase 1 diet, see how it works. Hopefully it'll help me. It says you can't, it's not a weight loss, but I think it is once you take sugar out of your life. You can drop 5-6 pounds just with sugar out of your life. And I'm going to start eating healthy. We'll see how that goes. I'll give you a progress report every so often. You might be able to see it on my face or whatever. But I think I have to, at 62, have to take charge of my diabetes, and I can't be afraid. I can't say it's going to go away on its own. It's not. And I have nerve damage on my feet. It's bad. So, it's only a matter of time that the nerve damage, they have, you can get nerve damage of the stomach, you can get nerve damage of the lungs and stuff like that. So basically, I'm going to take charge of my life, and hopefully I can, I can't get rid of the arthritis that I have in the spine, but I can make it better, not better, I can make it at where it is. So I'm not in a wheelchair and stuff like that. So I'm definitely going to take care of myself, and I'm going to give you a progress report. I know I've babbled for quite a while, but I just wanted to let you know, if you have diabetes, don't brush it under the rug, because it's not going anywhere. You're going to be, you can say you got good numbers. Like my cousin says, oh, I got wonderful numbers. And he says to me at night, my blood sugar is like under 200. And I said, so what's your blood sugar in the morning? He says, oh, I only test once a day. And I'm thinking, okay, how do you know you got good blood sugars? I mean, when I went to a support group and I was ahead of the support group, doctors tell you have to test 3 times a day, at least if you're on the pills. If you're on insulin, you should test at least 6 to 7 times a day. And I used to have a continuous meter. I'm going to try to get that next month. Again, the insurance company won't pay for it, so it's like $75 out of my pocket. But I think it's well worth it. I mean, what's $75 a month to see if you're going to be good and healthy or what? So, there's other things. They also have, I'm going to see if the diabetic doctor will give it to me. the Omnipad, which shoots out insulin when you need it and not like one time. Like when I take my insulin shot 3 times a day, it shoots out right away. There's 2 types of insulin I have. I have rapid insulin, which shoots out right away, and it's quick absorption. Then I have a timely one, which over about 3 hours, it'll shoot out. But if they got a new system of Omnipad, where you put it on your body somewhere, and it shoots out insulin when you need it, like in the middle of the night, maybe a month ago, my blood sugar went down to 40. Thank goodness, something wakes me up. I'm so thankful for that. I think God is watching over me. I wake up, I'm in a cold sweat, like I just took a cold shower. I can barely breathe, and I know it's my sugar. And it was 40, so you gotta get some orange juice or a soda or something with sugar. Take those sugar pills, everybody carries them around with them, the glucose tablets. Or take 4 or 5 lifesavers, but who wants to take them at 3 o'clock in the morning? So, and here's another thing. If you have low blood sugar, keep the little tube of icing in your refrigerator. I think it comes in 2 or 3 ounces. Because if you are not awake or correspond, it's put you in a coma-like state. A relative can scoot that into the side of your mouth, and that'll bring your blood sugars back up and might save you. So, and you won't choke on it. Your saliva will dissolve it. So that's a plus if you're diabetic. Always keep them on hand. They expire a lot, so make sure you keep that updated. And the glucose tablets are good. They have some good flavors. I think Walmart has watermelon one. That's a pretty good tasty one. Some of them, the cherries, like, but there's things you can do. So I'll keep you posted. And like I said, when we have relatives coming, so that's going to be a little, we're going to be cleaning and doing stuff. And hopefully we can still videotape while she's here. If not, we'll have to squeeze in. Sometimes we can videotape. We have to, she's 93 years old, so we have to, play cards, keep her amused. So anyway, without further ado, I'd like to say goodbye. Please stay happy, stay healthy, and be your own advocate for your health, because no one else is looking out for you. Everything's big business now, even to doctors. They're in clinics and they're big businesses. So please stay healthy, stay happy. Keep your health, your body healthy, and I'll see you next time on Tuesday. Goodbye.